Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. Today we're going to be doing a product review on Aero Brake targets. This is a bag target, and the one that we're going to be reviewing is the Aero Brake Hunter. There's a lot of good features of this bag target that kind of separate from some of the other ones that I've seen on the market. The first thing that stands out to me is the top of it up here. It's got these deals here to hang your target from for you guys who use the hangers and stuff like that. And they're well sewn on there. They're very thick. You can see these things. They're very thick. They're well sewn around the bottom, and they're going to hold for a long period of time. These things are going to last for a long, long time. Second thing that stands out, and I'm not sure if I've ever seen another target with this on here, is the top. Instead of being just sewn together or stapled together, whatever some of these other companies do, this one actually has a zipper in there. And so when you want to replace this cover, you can actually just cut it right down here. That'll give you access to the zipper. Zip that thing, unzip that thing, pop this cover off, and take the internal stuff out and put it into a new bag. So I really like that zipper. No more having to try to staple them back together. I dang sure wasn't ever going to try to sew mine back together. So no more having to try to staple them together or something like that to get them to get your new bag, your new face replaced. So another nice thing about this Hunter is we've got the vitals of a deer here, which I think are pretty accurate. You got your lungs up here, got your heart down low, and it shows you right there where the leg is, and it's got your liver back here. So you can even see right here where your heart and lungs cross. Everybody thinks that heart shot's the perfect shot. I like this shot right here. That little area right there, you hit them there and they're going to die. Of course, you hit them in the heart anywhere, they're going to die. But you get that area right there and they're going to die quickly, and they're not going to go anywhere. So nice, good vital area, which I think is very important for people that are going to be hunting to practice with something that shows you exactly where the vitals are, so you can know your shot placement. The back side of this target has 5 dots, so if you want to do a little bit of shooting at some dots, you can do that as well just by flipping this thing over. Target's fairly lightweight for a bag target. It weighs about 30 pounds, and it's fairly thin as well, but it still stops your arrows pretty good. So you can see there, you know, the lightweight removal there. This will stop bows up to 400 feet per second. So this is made for bows and crossbows. We're going to be testing it out today with my, I'm going to shoot my Invasion and my Victory BAP arrows. This bow is shooting right at 305 or 308 feet per second. So with my setup, so pretty fast bow. And I can tell you, I've already been shooting this target, and I'm having absolutely no problems with it stopping the arrow. And I can get a really good, easy 2-finger removal. The arrow just slide right out of there. So this is a field point only target, you know, but the arrows slide right out. It does a really good job of stopping them. They don't hang up. One of the important things with the bag target is you want to make sure your field points don't hang over the end of your shaft or the end of your outsert like this VAP here. When you pull them back, they'll snag on that bag. So you want to make sure that they don't do that. But we're going to set this Aero Brake target up out here just by itself, and we're going to start shooting it with this Invasion. This Invasion is set on 70 pounds, and like I said, it's smoking fast. They've got a pretty good grip there. One down low in the heart, easy pull. Pull these two same time. See that? All 4 of them just come right out of there, no problem at all. Bag holds the heels up pretty well. This target's advertised to sustain 20,000 shots. You can see here I've been shooting it quite a bit in this area, and it does pretty well about healing itself up. I've got a few random shots out in different areas to try them out, but as far as actually healing up, it does a real good job. Let's fling a few more arrows in there in some other spots. Okay, so you can see there it absorbs the energy from the arrow very well and has pretty easy arrow removal. For the most part, we got all of them out with 2 fingers. I did have one on the backside I had a little trouble with, and I'm not sure what happened. The field point was loose, and it acted like it went in there and it got in between the field point and the shaft and actually spun some material around that. So I'm not sure if the field point being loose had anything to do with that or not, but that was the only time that I had any trouble pulling an arrow out of this target, and it stopped them very well. I was getting maybe 6 inches penetration at the most on these target, or on this target. This is designed to take up to 20,000 shots, so that's a lot of shooting. For me, I shoot a lot more than most people, I would think, and I'm shooting probably roughly 1,000 arrows a month during the colder months, and during the summertime, like today, it's 100 degrees, and it's during deer season. I'm not shooting that many because I'm going to be shooting mostly right before I go hunting, just to make sure my bow's on. So I'd say on the average, I'm going to shoot maybe 8,000 to 10,000 arrows a year, and I think that's a lot higher than most people. So this is going to definitely last you for a long time. And even when you do have to replace this cover, it's going to be really easy to do. This is a good indoor-outdoor target because it is a weatherproof, weather-resistant cover. So that's a nice feature of it. Is you can hang this outside, you can have it indoors, either way. So I'm very satisfied with this target overall. Heals up real well, absorbs the impact of the arrow real well. For the most part, when I'm hitting them in the center, they all stay in there and stay up. I did see a couple out toward the edges that droop down. That's something I don't like about bag targets, is sometimes when they droop down, it's a good way to break an arrow. But only had one droop down, and it was out toward the edges. Everything I'm hitting in the center is staying nice and up, and I'm able to put a nice tight group in there. So this is a 24 by 24 target. They have a lot of other models available. This is the Arrow Break Hunter. They have indoor ranges available, all kinds of different accessories, different targets for the bag. And you guys who are looking for an indoor range, I like the design of their indoor range. It really seems like a very good design. And the way you can replace the covers on it seems like a very economical way of having a target system. So definitely some good innovations from Arrow Break. And this is an excellent bag target, one that I think you'll get a lot of uses out of. I know I'm going to hang mine in there in front of my bales and shoot it with my field points, and just shoot it till it wears out, and then when it wears out, I'm going to replace the cover on it. So definitely one I think is going to be worth looking into. And one of the nice things is they offer free UPS ground shipping on these. So these are heavy targets, like I said, they weigh 30 pounds, which ain't bad for picking it up and throwing it in the back of the truck. But if you go to try to ship something like this, shipping on this can be awful high. So free UPS ground shipping on this is a nice added feature as well. So check this out. Arrowbreaktargets.com is their website. We'll put that right here for you guys. Definitely one worth looking into. I'm very satisfied with this one for sure. I've shot it quite a bit. It still looks good, and I'm really getting zoned in on that heart-lung shot. So really helping me get ready for deer season this year. So check this out, arrowbreaktargets.com. For more product reviews, videos, be sure to check out our website, ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you watching.
I like good times, good wine, good smoke, and a five-piece bed. And I can't